お願いします。
お願いし
お
ます。
願いします。
Okay, just loosen up a little bit. Okay, this has the start. Arrow on the heads. And changing the direction. Feet together, bend and straighten the knees. Okay, and circles. Changing direction. Bring the spot to the feet. Good. Bring up onto the toes. Sitting onto the heels. And then the heels. It's a shoulder stretch now, like that. You're just bringing the fingers together, and curving down, pointing towards the forearms. Just alternating to palms out. The same thing, pointing the fingers down, palms out. And you're curling up, fingers together towards the forearms. Time. Now the fingertips. And close and make your fists. Great. Shaking out the wrists. Up and down. To the sides. Okay, roll down. Good, the legs up. Okay, take the whole body. Okay, perfect. So we will do some jokes. Okay? Okay, good. Okay, just start the shoulder width apart, just keeping the feet down and just rolling through here. So just nice and softly. Nice and fluid. So let the back arm swing through. Front grip nice and soft. Just throw it on both sides, left and right. Right. So just keep that going, keep it, and every so often just find a snap and just kind of fix the position. Just seal the grip. Just work from that nice fluid position, keeping the feet relaxed, and just let the weight settle. Find the grip, seal it. Working both sides. And then fix it. Okay, we'll bring these together at the end. We'll go into more of a yoke position now. So just start with the right leg forward. It's strange to go into that. You're going to play with bringing the jaw together, changing the grip and just dropping into it. So you start in this position, split, bring the hand together, let it roll in, and then just drop it in this way. So you're really exploring this foot, this hand work. Again, keep the body drained down. Just think about that footwork. So just let this flow through. The right hand goes to the center. Switch, let the left hand go down, and then let that hand glide down the weapon. In this case, just with the right leg forward. So that. Nice and softly through it. Nice. And then just bringing the legs into this one. So starting in this position, just a slow movement in again, working the hands together here, and then just swinging it through. You're just working with the body, going in with the step, draining through the cut this way. Shift of the leg. Yeah, just drop in. Yeah. Again, just going back to the right leg forward with it. Work now just with the bokken position or with the grip position that you've got the strike. And here, just play with this motion. So you're just dropping in. Yeah, just allow the first few just to sink into the ground. You want it to kind of release into the ground. And then every so often, just think about snapping on the grip with it. So just sealing the grip onto it. Just keeping the feet down. Let it roll through. Let it roll through. And then just think about snapping it on. That. That. Yeah, good. So play with this movement now, and what you're going to do is make a step to the back. So you're going to, from this position, that movement you had before, keep that kind of feeling in it, but now you're going to rotate the body with it, and then let it come through this way. First, again, just play with it nice and softly. So you've got this movement now, you're rotating to your left side, here, follow it through with a step, this way. You can also just let it flow straight through again this way. Just looking at that connection to the hip, so that connection. Bring the jaw up over the head. Coil to the back, striking through to the root. Push. Good trick. Yeah, and the idea with this one is really, so you kind of use the hammy and the flexibility of the hammy. So what you're looking for here is this foot is going to go here, and then I'm going to take a step with it. So stepping right to the back this way. So in this way, you could do this that way, kind of stepping back with it. But in this one, look to advance. So you're rotating to the rear here, and then striking in this way. So this leg's going to turn and then advance. So if you're about to set up in that back leg, as you're rotating here, set that leg up so that you can pass through it this way. So just look for now in that rotation, you're finding the hand here. and then settle into the new one. And repeat press. So turn and advance. Okay. So we'll try putting this into a set now. So it's basically a ski yokumen and then bringing in this rotation with another one. So it goes like this. You start with the ski. Yeah, we go to the kind of basic one, coming up to the top here, striking in on the right side. And then you follow it with this flowing one. So you're rotating it to the left. Yeah, follow it and striking in. So it's just 3 strikes together. It goes 1, coming back up to the top, striking in here. Let the hip rotate. Yeah, step in, strike in. So put the ski with 2 yokumen. 2 different setups. One going back, surging in, and the second rotating, surging in to the back. Okay, give it a shot. Here. Back. One, 2. Great. Just have 3 more movements, and then this basically loops back on itself. So in this case starts on the right side. This one you'll know from the 20th Joseph. So it's the striking on the left side here, and then you're going to release the left hand, roll to the back, bring this leg back, and you're coming up to a 𝒂𝒂𝒿 this way, and you finish it into a ski. Or you're going into a high block. This, you're blocking up, find the back of the Dojo, right? And then spin. You strike on the right, your community. Rotating, let this hand adjust in the rotation, switch on in the back, the end of this motion, and then thrusting in. Yeah. Rotate. Thrust. Okay. So see if you can take this into a kind of looping movement now. So you start with the in the 𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒃. Goes like this. 1, 2 up to the top. 3, 4 to the back, striking down. And then you continue now with this motion that we just done the left side. Rotate to the back, thrusting in, and then end up in that back in that ski position. So you can just basically continue this loop. That. Yeah, and then you're back in the ski. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back in the loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 4,
5.
Okay, play with making this a really slow 𝒊𝒂𝒏 movement now, but we'll just work the first section first. It's a little bit tricky, it's a little bit different. So you make this now into a 𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒈. So rather than this coming back and coming in, just change this into a 𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒈. So you've got this motion, this into the 𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒈. Now we're going to also make it also complicated. You're going to continue that strike through into the rotation. So the movement goes like this: 1, 2. And then up to the top.
Oh.
Just do this really slow, but we're just going to go up to the top of the motion. So we'll build up to it so that it's like this: 1, 2 with the strike. But just for now, play with this. It goes 1, go 2, through, and just find the top here, top of the rotation here. And then you're going to step in later with it that way. But just play with basically. I need to find the center of the joint motion and fit it into that movement, and then just flow slowly, bringing the body up. But just give yourself a bit of a pause at the top of the rotation. It's pretty tricky. Find that. Yeah, motion. Give that a try.
𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂
Yeah, great. So it requires a little bit more of a flexible footwork in this one. So this is quite tricky. Just start with this position. You just start from up high. So this position, what you want to feel is as you find this strike, what you normally do is land that foot down, and it's basically following into the strike this way, and then you adjust it in the rotation, and then find that strike this way. In this case, that movement's going to kind of flow into each other. So the hand is also going to be flexible in this case, or the footwork's going to be flexible. So from this position, think as you strike in, I want the hip to be engaging into that rotation straight away. So the footwork's really flexible now. It's not. This is tricky if I do it like this. I basically twist against the movement. So from this position, as if you were doing like a first 𝒊𝒏𝒈 in a way, but not at the back of the spine. But release that leg and then think about that motion coming through this way. So this is a little bit tricky, but look for now, you drop the leg in, but you allow the hip to draw the foot into that movement. So the hips pulling the foot into the rotation. Give it a try. This is not so easy. Yeah. Yeah.
I hate to. My ceiling is all blocked up.
Go take this back into the ski work with it. So you're going now in from a Hayagashi position. So you've got a lot of kind of tricky flexible tempo with it. But you've got the ski. Now let again that hip carries the jaw through, and then just see if you can keep it. Let's see if you can take it into that second strike. So you've got one, and then from here you'll release it into Hayagashi. Let the hip go. Find the strike to the back. So, here. Yeah. We'll look at the same thing with the left side you're coming strike. So just that part of it, work from here, you step into it, and this strike now again it's going to flow through to the back rotation. So again, just play with the strike, that flowing into the top part of it. Don't worry about the ski in this case. But you've got to slow this, and then again that hit is going to catch the root of the jaw, and the forward is really flexible now. So try and avoid that, and then that in this case. Just let it flow through it. So you've got this kind of motion. Motion, this kind of motion. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Nice. Yeah, so this is really similar to the other one, but there's another kind of thing that comes up with this. Just be careful with this at one point. So I want to avoid in this case the pivot point for the movement being just this foot and basically pivoting the body around that way, this way. So if all my weight's kind of placed into this leg, and then I'm pivoting off it, and basically the whole body is pivoting around that point of the body, and then basically what will happen is kind of spin out of it. So if you think about like tiny ankle or anything like that, the same thing. I don't want to kind of pivot the body just from that point. I want to have the feeling that the body's basically hitting the core, and the center of the pivot is the center of the body this way. So just look as you find this movement as well. Try and find the middle of that movement so that the pivot's happening here, the body here, rather than here. Yeah, so I get kind of pinned down to it. So it's tricky because you're doing that like a 10 camera rotation, but think about the center and the pivot here. The weight is in the center of the base, but it's flexible. It's a tricky one. Yeah. Okay, great. See if we can basically bring these two together, these two sections together now. Give yourself a little bit of pause in between, but see if you can find that one. This flows to that, and then the second one as well. This flows to the ski this way, and then from this position you just continue with that, 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 that. Really take your time with it, and if you want, just reset it. It's fine. So we'll just work on one move. Also, just makes it this same idea, just a little bit more challenging. So working with number 12 of the Subaru. So you start with this from this position, coming over the top this way, dragging to the back, and then coming over, down, flowing down. Just working with a nice basic number 12 to start. Katate tomoichi. Coming down, roll to the back, and then sinking in, finding that center. Finding the center of the ground. One, drawing back. Two, release it down. Nice and steady. The main thing here is think about the anchor in the body. So as you go through, this is a really easy screw because it's coming into through the right hand, but it's actually get thrown out to the front this way. The body gets pulled out this way. So think about as you go in. Yeah, the center of the body, the center line, basically grounding down this way, and the arm just let it kind of fluidly flow around the body. So you've got this position, and then I somehow need to find the center line, where I'm really out of balance in that position, or the weight, everything's to one side of the body. But see if you can find the balance here. So a nice grounded position at the end of the strike, or during the strike as well. So, yeah. Oops. Okay, good. Yeah. Right. See if you can work this now into a fluid way. So working from this position, you don't now find the back in the position and pause. You just let the jaw pass around this way. So as you go back, it passes around and then in, straight in. It's just nice. So don't worry about power at all, but just trying to coordinate that together. So this changes. Want something heavy, relaxed, and flexible. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we'll take this to this movement now. So you're going to contain the movement. Got this position, this back here, this, and then just follow it round. Find the hands, and you're going to finish with a yokomen to the back. You could continue with another kind of one-handed strike, but just to make a kind of finish with it, give you a little bit more control. So you've got that in, follow it, find the hands into the strike. 1, flow, 2, 3, 4. So, 1, strike, rotate, find the second. Okay, good. Lastly, just mixing all these movements so you've got the ski work. You've got all this Hagagaishi coming in to the back. Also these to the left. Go into the ski and also play with this one now. So this also bringing this Tomouchi. Just play this one slow, coiling, continuous rotation. And when you lose it, just start again on another position. Okay, great. We'll stop there. Really good. Difficult movements. Tricky. Okay. どうもありがとうございました。
どうもありがとう。
どうもありがとうございました。
Okay, very good. Very good.